Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are back with another monthly reset, this time for the month of March. And I also want to include a little bit more of the finance section because I did get a comment which I really appreciate, asking for a little bit more in-depth finance. So I do plan to slowly add more and eventually do like my budget on here as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So I have my iPad here. I'm going to start with a screen recording of, oh shoot. Is it dead? So we're just gonna do this on my laptop. So we're gonna start with February. These are the goals that I had for this past month. But yeah, so for February, for social platforms, I had a goal to reach 1,020 on TikTok. I'm really happy that we did reach it. So we did reach right now. Let me check what we are at right now. So right now on TikTok, we are at 1074, which I think is pretty good. I would have wanted to be more like at 1,100, but I think it's fine. I did post every day, but there was some days where I just posted once. And right now I'm filming this on February 22nd, so I do have like a little bit less than a week or something. Yeah, I have like exactly a week left, but I have to film my videos a little bit earlier. Another goal was 2K on YouTube. So I feel like I did the math totally wrong for this. So we did not reach 2K on YouTube because, well, first of all, I don't think that was even possible because my growth on YouTube is a little bit slower and we just reached 1,900. Thankfully though, I was really surprised to even reach this number right now, but we are at 1,917. So I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I didn't think I would gain 17 in this month, so I'm so happy with that actually. And then I did post 3 times on Instagram. I actually posted more than 3 times. I've been trying my best to repurpose my TikToks and then research Pinterest for creators. I did do that as well. I wish I had done this more, but I did learn something that I didn't know before as well. I did learn that apparently you can link products within like the idea pin, and I didn't know that at all. So that was super helpful. But yeah, I did do a little bit of research on that. Moving on to financial, so I did invest 400. I put money into stocks, and then I also put money into my investment account. I use the app called Acorns, but that's what I use, so I put money into both of those, my stocks and my Acorns. Moving on to health, go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. I did not do that, you guys. I got really sick the first week of February. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it, like what it was. It wasn't the Rona. I don't know what happened, but I got really sick and I was not feeling good at all. So I only went once the first week. I only went once the second week. Although I did do like walks around like here, I didn't go to the gym like 2 or 3 times. Past week I did go twice, and then this week I already went once, so I just have 1 or 2 more to go. Wait, I totally skipped this one. I did save 400. I saved more than 400 actually. So let me just check that one off. So I feel pretty good on track with that. I'm gonna go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week for this whole month, so we're not gonna check that up. But I am really proud of myself for still going every single week. Try making 3 new health recipes. I did do that, which I was actually kind of scared that I wasn't going to be able to do this because I just get so busy throughout the week that a lot of the time Caesar ends up cooking a lot. But we did try 4 recipes, but I only made 3. Caesar made the other one yesterday and they were so good. I'm a big fan of like finding recipes on TikTok and I've really been loving it. Then for personal, I had a goal to read 2 books, which I did do. I'm super happy about it again. I did get like a head start because I read November 9 already, like a little bit at the end of January, but these are both of the books that I read. I read November 9 by Colleen Huber, which I rated it like a 7.5 or so, I think, on Instagram. And then this one I read, I'm Glad My Mom Died, as well, by Jeanette McCurdy. This was a really good book. I think I gave this an 8 out of 10. This book does have like things that you should be aware of before you read if you are kind of like more sensitive to certain topics. It was kind of hard to read this book, which is why I gave it an 8 out of 10, but like the book overall is just like really, really good. And like it's like there's some comedy in it, which makes it like so much better. It's so real. It's such a real book, and I really, really like it. And then I did start a new book already, which is going to be one of the books I want to finish this new month of March, which is The Psychology of Money. And then I had a goal as well to have a self-care night or day, and I did. I had a little bit of a self-care day when I went to the coffee shop. Then I also did a face mask at night, and I just chilled and did a lot of watching new shows. I am obsessed with The Perfect Match. If you haven't already seen it on Netflix, if you like Love is Blind, if you like those types of shows, I definitely recommend The Perfect Match. It's so good. So these are pretty much all the goals that I achieved for this month. So that is everything we have. So definitely want to keep working on reaching 2K on YouTube, and then going to the gym again like 2 to 3 times a week. So we're gonna go back to our monthly reset, and let's look at March and what we're gonna set for this month. Overall, I feel like February was a very good month, but it was a little bit more social than I anticipated, just because it was my mom's birthday, my brother's birthday, and then there was Valentine's Day. So I think it was a little bit more social than I thought it would be. January, I was just kind of like hibernating, like not trying to be social. So I feel like with February, I was like being more social, definitely, for sure. I have more friends with birthdays coming up, so it's just kind of like a lot of things back to back. So I know March, April, like May, and just all those months are just gonna be even more busy. I was really happy celebrating my mom and my brother, and then having Valentine's Day with Caesar, so it was a pretty lovable month. But it was also very emotional because I have had one of the worst like period weeks like in what feels like maybe a couple months, so I definitely struggled through that. Let's move on to March. So for social platforms, I feel like we can jump this up a little bit more. I want to be more I don't know, like a little bit more of an overachiever with TikTok, so I think we can do 120. I think that's doable, so we're gonna do 1,120 on TikTok. I also want to go back to like saying like post once a week. Oh, so post 1 TikTok a day at least, because I feel like there's like been a little bit of like days where I'm just like, should I just skip today? But I want to make sure that I am posting at least once a day. So post 1 TikTok a day. And then I want to go to YouTube, and I do want to reach a specific number. So right now we're 1917. So I think we can reach 1930. Yeah, 1930 on YouTube, because I would ideally love to reach 2K by my birthday, no later than my birthday in May, so that would be amazing. With YouTube as well, I do want to make sure that I'm posting once a week. So I want to post a YouTube video once a month, well, once a week. It's been kind of hard like managing my time. I feel like I haven't been doing it very well, and I have so many things like coming up. Okay, so one more thing I do want to do for this month for my social platforms, or it kind of has to do with it, I guess, is to reach out to brands. I don't do this a lot. It's like very rare for me to do this, but I do have like an Excel sheet of all the brands that I would want to work with or would want to get PR or whatever. So I think we're gonna do 5. Maybe I should do 10 though, because like it's a whole month. I mean, I have like 30 days to do this. I could reach out to 5. Well, if I just focus on the 5 though, just don't like repeatedly like trying to reach out to them through DM, through email, through whatever, like that would be great. So I think let's start small. So I'm gonna say reach out to 5 brands. And this is mainly for me to establish like a relationship with that brand. It's once you establish a relationship with the brand, like, and you can start by doing gifting, but as long as you eventually are in that relationship where you are going to do paid, I feel like that's really important. So I'm going to try to reach out to 5 brands. So I will do my research in terms of what brands I want to focus on. But yeah, moving on to financial. I do want to finish reading this book. I'm gonna add this finish reading The Psychology of Money. And then financially, I also do want to save. I'm just gonna say like a specific number here. I think we can save again 400, and then I'm gonna do invest again 400 again. Health, I do want to do the gym again, so go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. Only go out to eat. That's really hard though. 4 times a day. A month. Oh, a day. Wait, a month times 4 times this month. And a personal, again, I want to do some more reading. I do think that I will have time to read another book aside from this book. So I do want to read 2 books, including the one that I have. So read 2 books. I will probably move back to a fiction book after this money book just to kind of change it around, including the one that I'm reading right now. So including Psychology of Money. Self-care, and that can be day or night. So yeah, these are my goals for March. This is what it's looking like. So we will come back and check these off and check off what I accomplished next month. So in the next monthly reset video, I'm gonna move on to my content planner. So this is something that I've done for a while, where I plan out like my YouTube videos, just kind of like the idea of like over on my Notion under my content planner. So when I go here like to the dashboard, and this is just like a template that I got from somebody, I haven't really modified it at all really. So this is what I use right here. I love this monthly look. Like it's just like so ideal for me. I love going in here and then I can move anything and it's just so ideal. So this right here should be actually, yeah, it is editing. I'm editing that. That's supposed to go up this week sometime. So yeah, I have like, as long as I post once a week, like I'm okay, like I'm fine. It doesn't have to go like on Monday. It doesn't have to go on like this day that I have it on, like it's totally fine. But as long as I post once a week on YouTube, like I'm fine. So I move this around sometimes. Like this definitely didn't go up on Monday, so this will probably go up Thursday or Friday, which is fine with me. So I'll just move it towards the day that it actually went live to. I want to go over for March. So this is what it's looking like. I kind of like written down ideas up until like June, I think, on this calendar, but I want to go over them, and I usually go over them like every time before the month starts, and I thought I would do that and include it here anyways. And then I had an idea to do what's in my purse with my Telfar bag. I do think that is going to happen, but my monthly reset is definitely going to stay there for April. Definitely. I don't think that'll be the following week. No, I think that'll be that week, because I can film it right here on Wednesday and then put it up here or sometime in this week. And so yeah, so let's figure this out. So I do have a what's in my purse, but I also have a vlog. So I think I'm actually gonna move this one down here, and I'm gonna add here, I have like a vlog that I just filmed, kind of finished already, so I need to edit it. So I can do like days in my life or vlog, I don't know, it can be whatever. And then I'm gonna put already filmed, so I'm gonna put editing for now, and that'll be there. And then I like to put YouTube always. I don't know, I like the look of it. But yeah, so that's gonna be a vlog for this week because I already have it filmed. I want to change this what's in my purse to a what's in my work bag, because I wanted to do that instead. So I'm gonna move this one to another day, so you can say live date, and then I just kind of shove it to next month wherever, and then just so that it leaves. And then I'm gonna do a what's in my work bag, because I have that idea already. And then YouTube again, and then that'll be for that week. And then I have a Sunday reset, but I think I'll probably, yeah, I'll do a Sunday reset that week, and then we'll have my monthly reset. So that is good. That's what I have planned for this month. but obviously it can change, but I just like to have that all down. And then if we're looking at this month, we're obviously getting a little bit crowded here. I don't want to prioritize this night routine. I don't know, for now I think this what's in my purse is more important, so I'm gonna do that one instead. But yeah, that's what I have for this month so far. We'll see how it's looking and what videos I post. I don't use this calendar for anything else except for my YouTube. I think it would take too much time to use it for TikTok and for Reels or anything like that. So all I do for this calendar is just my YouTube videos. So let's move on to finances. So I want to share with you guys a little bit of my finances in terms of how I lay things out. I am very happy to say that I am debt free, so I don't have any debt myself that I have to pay off. I don't have student loans. I don't have any credit card debt. I don't have any type of debt like that, and I'm super grateful for that. I just want to say I am in no shape or form trying to give you any type of financial advice at all. I am no financial expert at all. I am literally trying to learn as I go. I try to read different perspectives. I try to listen to podcasts, like a bunch of things, and I just try to do my best, what I feel like is best. But I just want to give you a layout of how I kind of managed it, I guess. So first we have a joint account. So I do have a joint account with Caesar. Me and him obviously live together. We have a lot of expenses when it comes to rent. We buy groceries together. We split basically a lot of the things that we buy for the apartment, if anything, although we stopped buying things a long time ago. We do have our own set budget, like us together, and then I have my own personal budget myself. And then I do have a car expenses account. This is actually kind of new. So this is, let me see, car expenses. Okay, so I do have a car expenses account. This is something that I started recently, actually, not very old, so I don't have a huge amount on there. My car is paid off. I don't have a car payment at the moment. Thankfully, I'm super grateful for that. And my car is good, but when you have a car, there's just a lot of expenses. Like every now and then you need to get your oil changed. Something can happen with your tires. Like you just never know. So I like to have this car expenses account. This is not an account that I actually put money into every single month. I just started it, honestly. I just feel like it's helpful because I do know in the future, sometime soon, I have to change my tires because I have never done it before. So I know that's gonna be an expense. So I don't want to have to take out in the moment of not have that amount or whatever. Instead, I would rather have kind of a car expenses or car fund or whatever where I can use towards that when I need it. I feel like when you get a car or when you have a car, there's just so many things. There's just so many things that in maintenance, there's just so many things, and that stuff is really expensive. So I do have a car expenses account. I do have a savings account for myself. This is actually split into two. So I do have a wedding fund, and that is one, and then I do have my travel fund. I started doing this last year, I think. Yeah, I started doing this last year because these are kind of bigger things. I love traveling. I love traveling, and I just want to travel everywhere as much as I can, wherever I can, whenever I can, as much as I can. So this travel fund is super important for me because I want to be able to go anywhere that I want, and I want to be able to train myself where I'm putting money into this account, and then I know that it's showing me patience to where I can, use it in the future when I travel. For example, I have a trip for Puerto Rico coming up, which is in April. I was able to pay for my flight and pay for my stay, which we split with other friends because of my travel fund. So super grateful for that. I didn't have to dig up money or anything last minute. I do plan to travel another trip at the end of the year with my travel fund as well, when I book that trip as well. So yeah, I'm also trying my best to limit myself to 2 big trips a year. Although I love traveling and I wish I could travel like everywhere every single month, like totally all the time, it's just not realistic for the goals that I have. So I know it's going to be rewarding the day that I travel. Like I look forward to traveling like every day. And then I do have a wedding fund as well, because that's also super important for me. I do not want anything like big at all, but putting towards a wedding fund is really important as well. Weddings can be very pricey. And then the other thing I just have is my emergency fund. I actually don't add money into this anymore. I basically have a month's worth of bills and everything, that the amount of money I would need in case like I lose my job, in case something happens or whatever emergency. I have that money to keep me like okay for like 6 months, so I'm good. That's just like a set number I have. I do have like a YouTube, or what would I say, content creation account. All the money from like sponsorships or any type of thing that I do through content goes to one account, and I use that same money to put back into my content. So for example, just buying my light that I bought for content, or buying my Final Cut Pro with it, in order for me to like reinvest the money pretty much, so that I don't put that together with like anything else of my expenses, that solely like all that money goes into there, and I don't make that much money anyways from it. So yeah, I think this is kind of like the layout of it, just to get a sense of where I kind of distribute my money, and this is just the way that I do it again. So let's get as many thumbs up so I can do a budget. I can share with you guys my budget and overall how I budget, how I distribute my money specifically. So that is pretty much it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would love for you to leave me a comment down below telling me what else you would want to see in these monthly resets. I would love to include more things. I know there's so much that I could include into this one video. So I hope you're having a beautiful day or night, and I'll see you very soon. Bye everyone.